Hey guys, I'm Brian.
And I'm Terry.
Welcome back to another episode in our Forest to Farm series here on Survival Dispatch. Today we're going to be taking you guys through a time lapse of a ton of stumps coming out. It's a lot of fun to do.
Oh yeah. Don't give him too much of a hard time because this was early on. Neither one of us had really ran any heavy equipment. Well, I had worked on farms when I was young, but it was big tractors. They were always set up. They said, go chisel plow, go do this, go do that. Tractor ready to go. All I did was drive it. And kind of like a NASCAR driver.
A Mini X is a little bit different. He didn't know nothing about his car, he just drives it. Yeah.
but yeah, Mini X and skid steer, we'd never fooled with them, so there was a learning curve.
Oh, most definitely. And
one of the best times I've had though.
Oh, it's been so much fun.
It's
We're
very
going to be digging
fulfilling
out stumps like what's behind us here. That's what's coming out in this video. These are all going to be up to about a foot in diameter. And we're using about a 10,000 pound skid or a Mini X for this. And Dad had about an 8,000 pound skid steer, I think, at the time.
Right.
And, you know, we'll get into it more detail later, but every species of tree has a different way it needs to be approached. Pines have just basically a taproot, generally speaking.
Our pines.
Yeah, our
loblolly
pines.
White pines, they go out across the yard.
Yeah.
We had some white pines about that big in the yard we're at. There was 25, 30 foot roots on top of the ground, man.
We've had poplars out here when I was digging up that were a couple feet in diameter, and they had 50 to 60 foot top roots going across the ground. It was amazing.
Big poplars.
Yeah, and it really varies with each species. If you see sweet gums, run. They're a nightmare.
Maple.
Yeah, maple's hard as a rock.
Some species of maple, some varieties of maple, it's like there's this cluster.
They'll stop you in your tracks.
Of roots, and they just go every direction.
Yeah.
Every couple inches, there's a root going somewhere, and you just keep breaking them and keep breaking them. They don't want to come out of the ground.
It's awful.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying is, there's a lot of different species of trees and different ways they will grow. It will change your whole thought on which trees you want in your yard. Because
so if you start clearing, say, okay, I know this tree's a sweet gum, and you start digging, get a feel for that.
Yeah.
But every now and then you'll come across one that the root system looks like it's some other tree. It's like, what is this? This is not a sweet gum root system.
Every now and then you got an abnormality in the system.
Yeah, so.
But we'll get into that in a lot more detail in the future when we've got a good variety of trees to dig up for you guys. But right now, this is just a time lapse of some of what we've been through going out here and clearing along the driveway, getting ready for a driveway being put in. And we wanted to get all the stuff out of the way, make it a lot easier for that driveway. It's a lot of work, a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was definitely a lot of fun.
It was. I mean, I love running heavy equipment.
Only thing I hate is when I'm on the skid steer, or I'm on the Mini X and he's on the skid steer and he's running circles around me, making a dust cloud like Linus.
Yeah. I'd like to get in a fight with him one time.
Yeah.
The only bad thing is he's got that arm he can reach out and grab me.
There you go.
Without opposable thumb. It could get really bad.
Yeah. We won't do that with $150,000 worth of gear.
We might, but you got to catch me first.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. But if you guys ever get the chance, definitely get a skid steer or Mini X. This is a ton of fun to run and a great learning experience. It really is something great to have under your belt. You never know when you're going to need to do it in the future.
Right. And if you've seen our reasons we selected the smaller tractor video, you'd understand we rent this equipment to do the heavy work.
Yeah, why put your tractor through that abuse?
Right, and the size tractor we would have had to buy and store and all the implements would have been a huge amount of money that we're not going to have that many rentals. Once we get in here and get what we want cleared, we've got acres more to clear, but we do it efficiently. We do all the work we can by hand, get all the brush out of the way, get that all chipped and out of there, and then what we've got is stumps. We come in with Mini X and skid steer and we tear it up. Yeah, and we're so much more efficient than we were back when we started doing this, because from what you saw here.
Yeah, we've had so many more hours on this machinery that it's second nature when we get on them. We just hop and go. It doesn't matter if it's been 6 months since we've been on one, we just rock and roll with it. So
yeah, definitely.
It really is a learned skill, but it's like riding a bike. It sticks with you and you can just rock and roll.
Right, right. When you start out, you're very jerky. It's all over the place and it's like, man, beating myself up. But once you get used to it, it's so much fun to master. Yeah. And it's no different than playing a video game for those of you who do that. You got 2 joysticks, and if you get the joystick machines. Yeah, don't get a pedal skid steer. They're just a nightmare. Get one with joysticks. It's so much more fluid and easier to control everything. I think the only reason they still make the foot pedal versions is for the old timers who that's all they knew. Some people, that's what they grew up on. Yeah, so yeah. But if you like what you see, give us a big thumbs up for a like, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you get notified when new videos come out. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Have a good one, guys. Catch you next time.